guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time stumbling across this lovely part of YouTube. So today, as you guys can see, we are starting a brand new series, a brand new Sims 3 challenge, which I have been planning this series for about 2 weeks now, and I'm so excited to finally get started recording and kind of show you guys all that I have been working on. So as you saw by the title, this is going to be the Sims 3 Runaway Teen, and I'm so excited to get this started, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about the Runaway Teen Challenge, so I won't have to go into too much detail, but I'll go ahead and leave a link to the kind of like brief rules that I'm using for this series. I am kind of playing the way I want to play, so I'm not following the rules 100%, but I definitely used it to set up this series. So unfortunately, with first parts of things, there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of setup for this, so I have a lot to explain and a lot to tell you why our lovely teen here wanted to run away from home and why she ran away from home. So it's a lot, so bear with me for all the talking in this series. There's probably not going to be a whole lot of gameplay, but I want you guys to understand our Sim's story, understand where she's coming from, understand her life, and the unfortunate reason as to why she decided to leave. So I really hope you guys are excited for this series. I know I didn't really give too many hints about what series I was doing. I wanted to keep it secret, but now that Sims 3 A to Z Baby Challenge has ended, I thought it would be a perfect time to go ahead and get this started. So this is our lovely Sim here. Her name is Reagan Wyatt. And Reagan is handy, frugal, green thumb, and a dog person. Her favorite color is orange. Her favorite food is mac and cheese. Same though. And her favorite music is rap. She's also a Scorpio. So a little bit about Reagan. I'll show you her family tree. So this is her dad. Her dad is named Dominic. Of course, his last name is Wyatt. There's a little bit of stuff about him. He's athletic, an angler, commitment issues, flirty, and a workaholic. And he is currently married, but not to Reagan's mom. So this is Reagan's mother. Her name was Quinn. Her traits were nurturing, green thumb, hopeless, romantic, good, and family-oriented. Unfortunately, her mother did pass away about a year ago from a car accident, and really, Reagan's never been the same since. She never had a good relationship with her father. Her father has always been extremely hard on her, and when he found out that she was bisexual, he just completely disowned her, and once her mother died, that was kind of his like last straw as to, I really don't want this kid in my house anymore. And Dominic actually remarried recently. He married this horrible woman named Chantel, and she is just a completely awful person. She has always been an awful person. She hates children, so that's a huge thing. She has been pushing Dominic for him to sign Reagan up for boarding school, and Reagan was just not having it. She didn't want any part of that, and that's kind of one of the big reasons as to why she left. And her household, she's never been a wealthy Sim. Her family's always been extremely poor, but with the death of her mother, her father kind of spiraled into alcohol, and that's kind of where a lot of their money went. So unfortunately, she really didn't have the best upbringing, and she's always had a really hard time. It's just her, she's the only child, so she really never had anyone to confide in other than her friends. And her friends are a huge part of her life. We're probably not going to see them in this part, but I definitely want to get you guys introduced to them soon. So that's kind of a little bit about Reagan's backstory. And she has god-awful relationships with her new parents, I guess. Her dad has an awful relationship. She completely hates her stepmother. She is just the Satan spawn. She's a horrible woman, and she would just make Reagan feel like dirt, and there's only so much you can put up with before you just have enough and you have to leave. So her best friends, her rocks, are these two Sims here. So this is Carlos Barker as well as Elise Greenwood. These are her two very best friends. She really wouldn't know what to do without them, and they have been a huge part of her life and how she's able to kind of cope with everything that's going on. So yesterday she got into a huge fight with her father, and of course her stepmother was threatening to send her away from boarding school, already signed her up, was ready to get her out of the house. And through the night, Reagan just put the clothes on her back and she left. And she really didn't bring anything with her. As you can see, we have 0 simoleons. She literally just up and left, and she never, ever, ever, ever wants to look back. And she just wants to start a life for herself and start over, and she just wants to be happy. And I mean, I really don't blame her for just wanting to feel loved and to feel welcomed, and losing her mother destroyed her, and she now feels so alone that really no one should ever have to go through that. So that's kind of the backstory of Reagan. Things are going to pop up here and there as we get through the series, but I just wanted you guys to have an overall idea of Reagan and everything that she's kind of been through over the past couple of years. So I did play a couple of days off camera. That's why we're starting on a Wednesday. I do need to go in and reset her age back to 0 because I don't want to lose precious time that we could use for her. So we are going to go in here and set her age to 0. There we go. So with this particular challenge, as you guys know, the Runaway Teen Challenge, of course, you start off as a teen, and you really shouldn't be talking to any adults or elders. You should really only be talking to children and teenagers, because of course, if there's an adult that knows that you're on your own, then, you know, they could call the police, and this could be a whole fiasco about you getting caught being a runaway. So definitely don't want that to happen. We're starting at 0. You don't necessarily have to start at 0, but I love a challenge. I love for my Sims to struggle. I love for me to go crazy and frustrated over money, because that's just what makes the game fun to me. So we are starting at absolutely nothing. And the great thing about Sims 3 is that we actually have seasons. So it's going to be raining, it's going to be snowing, it's going to be hailing. We have to have some type of shelter before that all happens. So with this challenge, a little bit of the rules I'll go over here really quickly with you. So with this particular challenge, you are not able to have a job unless you have a child. Then you're able to have a job. You can't have any type of job, whether it is a whether it's a part-time job, full-time job, nothing. So you are not able to build any shelter for yourself until you've earned the money to do so. And you can't use any electronics or appliances or your cell phone. I need to go ahead and put that on silent until you have a home, which is considered 1 living room, 1 bathroom, and 1 bedroom. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to be very, 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 very difficult. So you can't go into other Sims' lots and cook food or shower, anything like that, until you're a young adult. Of course, once you're no longer a runaway teen. You can use the shower and any type of food that you find at public places like the fire station or the gym, the library, places like that are okay. You can only do that. You can only use the fridge at the fire station once a week, 1 day a week, up to 3 times. You can only use it 3 times a week. So that's kind of a lot. So we're probably going to start off the first couple of days going to the fire station to get food, but after that, once it hits that 3rd time, we're on our own. You can go swimming in the lake or the ocean and slowly raise up your hygiene bar. Of course, using a cheat for that. And you can't buy anything from a food truck, concession stand, vending machine, anything like that until you have 500 simoleons saved up. So that is going to be so difficult. The great thing about this is that you are able to dumpster dive, you're able to rummage through trash cans and things like that. You're able to do any type of gardening, fishing that you can. Whenever you use a taxi, you have to deduct 5 simoleons from yourself. So it's gonna be a struggle, guys. It's gonna be very, very, very hard. And like I said, I'll leave the rules down below in case you guys are interested in kind of checking that out. So I wanted to show you guys where we are. So we are actually in the world of Twinbrook, and if you've never seen the world of Twinbrook, it actually came with the Ambitions expansion pack, and I thought this would be a great world to kind of play in because we're going to be kind of rummaging, and something I really want her to get into is like inventing and like going and looking for scrap, because I've never really done that in The Sims 3, so I thought that would be something that would be really, really fun to work on. This is actually, I think her house is over here. Yeah, this is her old house where she used to live over here. She's now on this side of town, kind of in the back, pushed back. And the way that I made the lot is that I put a lot of trees to make it like look really bushy so that people wouldn't really, know to look for someone sleeping here. So that's kind of everything. So our priority is to make enough money, for us to have something to sleep in, whether it's a sleeping bag or if we actually make some money. So I'm really excited to get into this. I'm really excited to kind of see the struggle that it's going to pursue from this series. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I've been talking for 10 minutes straight about everything, talking your little ears off. So let's go ahead in here and silence her phone. Phone settings, silence phone. You cannot use your phone, honey bun. I don't know where she got these flowers from. Okay, we're just gonna pretend those are from her mother's grave. She's still extremely upset about everything that's happened, unfortunately. All right, so first things first, let's see what we're near. So let's see. We're not really near anything. Put your phone down. We're not really near anything. Something else that I kind of gone back and forth about is school. I don't want her to go to school every day, but I don't want her to completely not go to school either, because I think that would be really suspicious. So she's not going to go to school today because we need to figure out some way to make money. So we can come over here and maybe do some fishing. Go fishing. She really doesn't have any skills. I mean, she's been playing on her phone, so she has social networking, but she really doesn't have any skills. Nothing in her inventory besides her old homework. She has 172 lifetime reward points, so it's not like we're starting off with a huge advantage or anything like that, but we do need to hurry and figure out a way to get some money. And I would like to get her a pet, not necessarily soon, but I don't want to wait a long time for her to have a pet either. No, we are not going to school bus. Leave us alone. So I'm just going to have her hopefully catch something. I really don't know. I do want to get a garden started as well. Did you catch anything? Oh, hey, she caught an anchovy worth 5 whole simoleons. Oh, and something else with this series is that you have to go to the grocery store in order to sell fruits, veggies, and fish, which is, I thought, was a good touch, because in reality you can't just like, hey, let me go in my pocket and sell this fish that I caught. Can't do that. So I thought that was something that was a really, really good thing to kind of try. Of course, when it gets farther into the series and we actually have money and don't need to worry about it, not so much a big deal. But for right now, I think that we definitely want to try our best to be as close to realistic as possible. So we have gotten fishing level 1. She really wants to catch a goldfish. I mean, sure. And something else that really sucks is, of course, we're being outside in the heat. I don't want her to have a heat stroke or anything like that. So I do want to kind of look around to see. Maybe we can go to the park. Is there a park here? There is. Let's see if there's anything here. And of course, if we see our parents outside, we're not going to talk to them. We're going to run away from them, because I'm sure by now they have realized that we are gone. So let's go ahead and pick up some of these seeds here. We have some flowers that we can pick up. Pick that daisy. Let's go ahead and stop fishing. And we can pick this blue flax and this blue flax. And of course, I know that she's probably going to take a taxi here. So I'll deduct some money once we get it, unless she's running. Is she running? Oh, well, she's just getting away from there. Poor girl. She's having phone withdrawals already. It's been all of, what, an hour that she hasn't had her phone, and she's already having withdrawals. So, you know, the struggle is real with this one. So we're getting some seeds. So hopefully we'll be able to plant these. We got an apple seed, a red valerian seed. It'll be nice because we can eat the apples. Once we have more money, I would like to get the bee things. I think that would be a great way for us to make some money. Poor girl. She's in such a bad mood. I feel so bad. It's already almost 4 p.m. and we don't have any money. I at least want to have enough money to get her a sleeping bag. I think that would at least be a good start. Go ahead and pick that up. And of course, if there's any food or anything out and about, we can eat that. But we're not going to just like randomly show up with food, you know? Pick that. This is a great place to get some money. Oh my goodness. I love all the stuff over here. Coming to the festival lot is always the best because there's always a crap ton of flowers, and surprisingly, flowers are worth quite a bit in this game. Never understood why. Don't even ask. I literally don't know why, but It's always a good place to start. And plus we need to take money away from the cab. So I really am going to need you guys to remind me to do that, especially because I might not realize that we took a cab somewhere, I can't even speak. Oh, we should have gotten into this. We could have got some free food. Dang. But I think we pretty much got everything that's around here. Pick the Exalia. Yeah, I think we pretty much got... Oh, hey, there's our dad. So this is actually her dad. This is Dominic. I don't know why he's... he looks creepy. So creepy. We're just going to stay away from him and not talk to him because we don't want him to see us. I mean, obviously, he probably can't see us from all the way over here, but... And plus, she's wearing different clothes than she was when she's at home. She tried to pick clothes that would be that would stand out a little less, you know? Like, of course, she has somewhat of nice clothes, but she tried to pick things that just wouldn't stand out, would kind of blend into the background. That's why you'll notice she wears a lot of, oh God, he almost saw us. Oh my God, he's flirting with this lady. Like, what? You were just married. Anyway. So that's why she wears a lot of like grays, blacks, blues. She wears a lot of those colors you'll see in her outfits. So let's see what we're up to so far. So we have quite a bit. So let's start selling. Ooh, we're already at 400. Oh my God, we already have money. What is this? Was not expecting us to have this much so quickly. We have all of this. I want to plant the seeds. All right, so that's what we're up to so far. We're up to 1,700, which may sound like a lot, but it's really not. But at least we have enough money to buy from the concession stand. Because like I said, you have to have at least 500 in the bank to buy food from a concession stand or a food truck. Oh, we can catch those butterflies too. I am honestly surprised at how well we're doing right now. I'm not going to jinx it. Not going to jinx it. Oh, I thought that was her stepmom. Okay. Why don't we do something cheap? Let's do onion rings. Those are pretty cheap. I don't want to waste all of our money on food, but she needs food, you know? Poor girl, and she's sick. Oh, this is the absolute worst. And as you can see, she does have a couple of tattoos. We'll probably see those as we go, but she has this flower on her shoulder, then she has some writing down her spine, and then she has a scorpion around like her belly button area on her, and then she has a navel piercing that you can kind of see, and then of course she has that lip piercing. There we go. Oh, she's so upset. I feel so bad. And unfortunately, her mother, well, not unfortunately, but she doesn't have her mother's grave. Her mother was cremated, so she's at the actual cemetery, which maybe one of these days we can go and visit her. But nope, honey, don't do that. I think we should probably go home. That might be what's best for right now. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else for us to get around here. We got all the flowers that we could. I definitely don't want her father to see her, so we probably should just go back to the lot. All right, so that's another 5 simoleons, so it's a total of 10 simoleons to take away once we get home. All right, so this is our home lot, like I said. Oh, we need to cancel the newspaper. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I think I actually chose her traits on purpose. So I made her frugal because they're actually able to go through the newspaper and clip coupons, which is a great thing. So I'm only going to do this one time. So since we already have the newspaper, and clip some coupons, see what we can get. And I do need to get her like a chair or something, just something for her to sit on. Maybe like a cooler. I think they have coolers in The Sims 3. I don't really remember. A sleeping bag would also be a good idea. Let's see. So this particular book is 52 simoleons. Oh my God, that's so expensive. No, honey, you cannot be texting. Put your phone down. Come over here so I can get you some stuff. All right, so we're going to go into buy mode, and we are going to get her a sleeping bag, which I will recolor. And I think I want to make it like a purpley color. That looks good. There. So we have a sleeping bag. Are we able to get like a little mini fridge? The mini fridge is 300, which isn't horrendously expensive. I think it would be okay for us to get a mini fridge. Yeah, I think that would be okay. So we'll do the mini fridge. Beautiful. We need to think about toilets as well. So we can get the super cheap toilet. Oh, must be against a wall. Okay, we'll work on that. Oh, that's what we can do. Actually, it's going to look a little weird, but what if we just put like a little wall like right back here? I'm not going to put any wallpaper or anything on it for right now. And we can get a toilet. We can get one of these outdoor showers, which will be super handy to have. Actually, I'll put that on the same side. There you go. And then we'll do a sink, like a super, super cheap sink. Perfect. We have our mini fridge. We can put over here. Our sleeping bag. Is there anything else that we might need? Is there anything for fun that we can have? I mean, the Kiki bag would be fun for her. Let's see. We could go ahead and do the bee box. I think I'm going to get the bee box as well. I know it's kind of like sticking out, and realistically, you wouldn't go up to a random bee box, but it's The Sims, so we're going to do as we won't. So I'm going to put that there. I think I'm going to get 2 just so we can make double the money, you know. Put our flowers right there. All right, so I think we're doing okay for right now. We are doing all right. So I'm going to have her go to the bathroom. And we are going to smoke the box, clean it, feed the bees so that we can make some money. I also want to get some chickens. I do have that store content installed where we can have chickens and get some eggs. So we can also do that, which I think will be a lot of fun. I'm not sure how much that is, but I actually do. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I do want to see how much that is. Only issue is that I do not remember where it is. So, you know, I'm going to have some problems with that. Here it is. $1,500 for the chicken coop. So that's a lot of money. If we get that much money, I think it would definitely be beneficial to get that because we can eat the eggs. We can sell the eggs. Sometimes they lay gold eggs, which are worth a crap ton of money. So that's definitely something we can work on. I'm going to have her go to sleep afterward. I don't think I'm going to have her go to school until Friday. Just so we had today to, you know, work on getting money. We'll also have tomorrow to work on getting money. Go ahead and go to sleep, boo. There you go. Oh my gosh. I feel like we've done pretty okay. Considering it's the first part, I feel like we've done pretty well for ourselves. I mean, we have a source of money, which is nice. We have a shower. We have a toilet, which is also nice. Have a sleeping bag, which I'm super excited that we have a freaking sleeping bag. We also have this little mini fridge where we can get quick meals out of. Ooh, pineapple juice. Nice. I've actually never really done a whole lot with mini fridges. Coconut juice? What? Oh my goodness, that sounds lovely. Kind of jealous. Oh, poor girl. She's in such an awful mood. The morning moodlet's going to be going away soon, so she'll feel a little bit better. She's super sick, which I don't think we're going to have the money to get her an allergy shot. Sorry. Sorry, Mama, but I mean, considering it's her first day being on her own, she's doing pretty well. We do need to work on getting her social up, so maybe we'll go to like the park and see if there's any kids that we can talk to or someone that we can socialize with. And we can't really use our phone yet, so can't call our best friend to meet up with them, which kind of sucks, but I'm sure that we'll figure something out. Oh, she wants to see a movie. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my guinea pigs. They are going crazy right now. So sorry, guys. Why don't you eat some yogurt? We're not going to school today. And you can come over here and take a shower. Oh, we need to get a chair. That's what I forgot to get. Let's see if they have any like cheap outdoor chairs, maybe. They have this one, which is actually they have this, which is kind of cheap. Probably could go with that. Put that like right next to it. Oh, I meant to recolor that. Sorry, guys. I know I'm like jumping in and out a lot, but I meant to recolor this. Maybe we could do something cutesy. That's pretty cute. I like that. We can do maybe like a white. Ooh, that looks nice. And we can do that color. There you go. That's pretty cute. There, now you have somewhere to sit. She's gonna sit on the toilet. Oh, poor girl. I feel so bad. Oh, honey. Nope, you're not going to school. No school today for you, Missy. Sorry, hun. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this very first part here. I really hope you guys are excited for this series. I am beyond excited to get this series rocking and rolling, and I really hope you guys are too. So if you enjoyed this first part, please give it a huge thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all next time. Bye, guys.